Fluffy's masseter is right here. Directly behind it is the parotid gland. That's a salivary gland. Okay, so masseter right here, and I'll clean it out a little bit more for you so you can see it. Now, digastric. Digastric is going to be here. The other part of it is here. So masseter, digastric. This is the mandible. Okay? Mylohyoid here. Okay, it's in the middle, it's mylohyoid.
Can you do it one more time?
Say that again?
Can you just show it one more time? What was mylohyoid? In between those. Okay, gotcha.
Okay? Now, in the area, if I move everything over, you'll be able to see the trachea. But the muscle that's right here, that's in pairs, is sternohyoid. Because the hyoid bone is actually right here. Can you hear it? Probably not. Okay. If I go lateral to it, what am I going to find?
Sternothyroid.
Sternothyroid. That would be this little guy over here, and he's not out particularly well. Okay? So
There's only one.
sternohyoid, sternothyroid. There obviously would be two because we have bilateral symmetry, but we can't see the other one because it's already been broken. See it? There's a little tiny remnant of it. Now, do you see the external jugular? That's your line of demarcation. What I'm looking for is not in great shape. The muscle that's right here would be the sternomastoid. Then you have to take Fluffy, look in the pocket right there, and that's going to be your cleidomastoid. Okay? Now, when it comes to the chest, put Fluffy in traction. This is your pectoantebrachialis. Then this is pec major. This is pec minor, and this little strappy thing that got destroyed is xiphyohumerales. So let's do that again. Pectoante, pec major, pec minor, and xiphyohumerales. As I look at that, I peel him back a little bit. You see his lovely bicep? It's kind of deep. So that would be the entire bicep. Do you see serratus ventralis here? Right there, first 1 to 9 ribs approximately. That's serratus ventralis in the cat. Scalene is this guy. Okay? That's one of the parts of the scalene. There are 2 additional parts to it. Now we're going to head south a little bit. All of this is going to be external oblique. Flap it back. Look underneath. And these are going to be internal oblique. Then they messed up the transverse abdominis, but so we have external, we have internal up to here, and then anything below that is going to be transverse abdominis. I'll show you a better specimen. Your rectus this was a female, that's why I'm removing it. Because it's going to stink. That was her mammary tissue. Okay, rectus abdominis is right here. Again, it's not taken out particularly well, but I'll make sure that you see it. Okay. Now let's go down to the thigh. When we're looking at the thigh, these 2 pieces, notice how the notches match. That's going to be the sartorius. Then in order for you to see your tensor fasciolata, do you see a lot of fascia right here? That's going to be the tensor fasciolata. That's next in order. Now here comes my hot dog in the bun. This is going to be vastus lateralis. Here is my rectus femoris. Here is my vastus medialis. So notice that the hot dog has a lot of tendinous or a lot of fascia surrounding it.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Sure.
Why are you calling it hot dog?
Because it looks like one. It's straight on the femur. Okay? So, sartorius first. Open it up. Look for your tensor fasciolata. Lots of fascia, fasciolata. It's a diamond-shaped muscle. If you ever saw Jackie Joyner Kersey coming out of the blocks, that muscle will stand out in relief. It's, in the track athletes, it's quite large because they're powerful. Now, here is your bun. This is vastus lateralis because it's on the lateral surface. This is vastus medialis. And here is my hot dog.
The hot dog is the
Rectus femoris. If I go deep to that, I'm going to find the vastus intermedius, but get over it. It's under there. Okay? Lastly, we have, well, not lastly, we have to do our gracilis. Notice gracilis is an adductor. Then here is your femoral triangle. Here is your femoral vein and your femoral artery. Right there is your pectineus. Notice how tiny it is. Then we do adductor longus. That's this piece. These two pieces make up adductor femoris. Then this makes me crazy. So, gracilis, pectineus, adductor longus, two pieces, adductor femoris. Then we go semimembranosus, semitendinosus. M comes before T. Finally, fluffy dorsiflexor is going to be the tibialis anterior. Okay? That's all she wrote. Go. No, because it's in. This is just.